All right, Zan, you ready to fight with me today?
Yeah, let's do it.
I
got my fighting game shirt ready.
You're
to
not
go.
the guy I want to fight with, but it's definitely a really debatable topic, and I feel the need to talk about this.
Let's do it.
Is this
the Amaranth thing?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, yeah, because we've already kind of butted head about it like once or twice.
So if any of you guys are not aware, we've had an N-word controversy throughout the entire year of 2019 in esports, and it continues in gaming and streaming, and that's with the Amaranth controversy. But not only her, we also have many streamers who throughout this year have actually been accused of saying it and have faced different punishments. So let's first focus on the Twitch staff issue of giving out bans, because we know of several cases of people allegedly saying the word, and now with the Alinity stuff being thrown into it, the question is Twitch staff being preferential towards female streamers that are large in a platform as compared to generic male streamers? So I tried to explain this in a full video as well, so I hope a few of you guys saw that one. We have a case where it first starts with Pokimane. She potentially says the N-word. I think a far majority of us know that she did not say it. She said the word Anivia, which is a League of Legends character. No ban. Within a month later, it was a professional, I think it was a substitute player for Liquid for League of Legends, TF Blade. He also is accused of saying the N-word. He actually says idiots. He has a bit of an accent as well. I think, once again, far majority of people say he said idiots, not the N-word. He receives a 30-day ban. So already you see a disparity between the two cases because Pokimane is a very large streamer. We later on find out, Liquid's very own owner came out and defended this guy and said, hey, he said idiots, not the N-word. Eventually his sentence is reduced from 30 days to 7 days on account that all of the Twitch staff, they said every one of them heard the N-word and not idiots. So then it gets really weird. Now we throw in the Amaranth statement as well, because she, I think, is, in my opinion, the most controversial, the least distinguishable. I think Pokimane and TF Blade both obviously did not say the N-word. One was given a ban, one was not. And Amaranth, me and you have gone back and forth about this, about whether or not she did say it. So let's not argue here. Let's say she did say it, because she is, I think, for these three cases, she is the one that a far out majority of the community does think she said it. I am not fully on board with that, just so people know. But let's just so
people know my position. That was a hard R.
I don't.
That was like
we're not.
We're not going to argue about it. I just want to make my position clear.
I think it's even worse for the Twitch standpoint, because let's say she did, and again, I'm saying that hers sounds more like it than any other case I've seen. And still no ban. So we have these larger female streamers not facing punishment, because then you throw in Alinity. She obviously abused her cat at least 3 separate times on stream, clips and everything. No freaking ban. So I ask you, based off all of that, I don't think TF Blade is the best case of a comparison. There's probably more male streamers that have been given bans that they maybe did not deserve, or maybe a bit more harsh than females. Do you think there is some preferential treatment, or is there just a really bad subjective case going on here with the Twitch staff?
See, I would think it's preferential treatment, but
I'm not going to call it sexist. I'm just saying there's preferential treatment going on.
I'm not even approaching the sexism angle, I would say that, but honestly, I just think the staff at Twitch responsible for handling this stuff is just idiots. Honestly.
Did you just say the N-word? Like, imagine. I agree with you. I completely agree with you.
I think that's probably the most likely thing going on here, because if they weren't, if these were intelligent, business savvy people who were at all aware of the community, at the very least, they would come out and say, hey, we very much do not think that Amaranth said the N-word, but we do recognize this has been an issue for us to handle.
But they let it boil. They don't say a gosh dang thing.
They don't.
And again, when it comes like the Alinity stuff as well, there's accusations that the Twitch staff have been intermingled in some DMs with her. Married Twitch staff, people with partners, have been talking to her in manners that apparently is accusations wise the reason why they couldn't do anything against her, because then she could say, hey, so and so.
Has Twitch even denied any of that?
No.
Have they even done that?
And I haven't seen I don't know if even Keemstar's come out with that proof yet.
I
don't know if he even would. And I don't know what's happened with the development of that. But just the fact that's an accusation that you have Twitch staff who are married that are flirting with streamers they are now not banning. It's just the weirdest concept of, like, you are a Twitch staff and you think you are that much in power that you are married and you can actually flirt with streamers. Is that where we're at?
Yeah, honestly, I think
hey,
it
baby.
is. I think it is.
I'm on Twitch staff. I won't ban you if you just flirt with me. I'm married.
This is the type of situation where I think we're seeing a lot of companies who are behaving like it's still the 1990s, right? Where they can just
glory days.
Yeah, they can just do whatever, and we just got to live with it. And to a certain extent, obviously we do, because we're kind of living in a period of time where, like, YouTube has a monopoly on its space. Twitch is really, really close to having a monopoly.
Yep.
Right. So people
75%.
don't have other options, like realistically speaking. So they just figure, oh, we can not say anything, and people will forget, and they're gonna stick around anyway. But
that's not a bad way to put it.
I think we're hitting like critical mass where that's not going to be good enough anymore.
But it's like I think you're right in the general sense that this Twitch staff, maybe they're older men, maybe they're older women, and they lived in a time where, back in the 90s,
right,
you could say stuff and no one's going to record you or screenshot you and do this. And
yeah, people didn't have receipts. Like, there are people I have friends who have folders that are just like, this is my folder on this person, and this is my folder on that person. Here, all containing screenshots.
Yeah, so it's we live in a different time. You'd think they would have adapted by now, being on Twitch.
Of all places.
It's a very forward-thinking program, I think.
I don't know about that.
I would say they're up in the age of, in screenshots and doing all this stuff and having no privacy. You would think if you work for Twitch, you would be up to date on technology and the things that it can do.
You would hope so.
But apparently not. So the debate continues of whether, you guys can leave a comment down below, whether or not Twitch staff is giving preferential treatment. I think a lot of us agree they do. Yeah. So hopefully things are done. But will they be? Probably not.
Probably not.